warrant has been issued for South Florida rapper Kodak Black. Officials say Bill Capri, better known as Kodak Black, violated the conditions of his pretrial release. This mugshot is from his initial arrest last year when troopers pulled him over for driving with an expired driver's license and tags and found drugs on him.
First available, and then underneath your passenger status setting.
New status hearing for Kodak's felony trafficking and possession case has been set for April 28th by the Broward County Clerk. Since Kodak's arrest, his team has started putting out new music videos in an attempt to capitalize on the momentum that has been found. The result of the news article is music by Soleboy and Christopher Columbus Mayhem. As a result of a lawyer writing in the courtroom, speech between law enforcement and prosecutors inside the court gives the impression that Kodak isn't being given another chance. A sentence is due, but for what length of time? Officially, Black's trial has been scheduled, and the rapper will be sentenced to prison.
Hey, look, come here. I'm not gonna arrest you on all right? This is just for the time being. Come on, fish away. All right. You know your license is no good, but I'm not too worried about that. That's a ticket, right? That's a ticket.
Tell the back one, are you?
Presently, since his arrest for this crime over a year ago, Kodak has, as his trial approaches, the fact that he stated in his most recent video that he had never experienced true love shows that it is clearly having an effect on his mental health.
I know girl treated you right. Never, bro. I never had a bit of love. I never experienced love before. I never experienced it. I never experienced it, bro. I never experienced it, bro. I never did, bro. I never did, bro. I never experienced love, bro. I never did, bro. I never had it. I never had it, bro. I never had it, bro. I never had it.
And that has to do with his song Soleboy. Within the previous 24 hours, he has published 3 songs, each with a distinct significance. I started crying as soon as I heard this song, especially when Kodak raps, and my eyes are still watering. As Kodak talks about going to jail for an unknown amount of time, how long it will even be announced, and Jilly gives Kodak Black some life advice, encouraging him to never doubt himself because they are waiting on you. I miss my kids, who presumably wonder where their father went.
Never doubt yourself. You got them babies counting on you. There's gonna be times where you're gonna doubt yourself, you're gonna be in pain, but them babies counting on you. You gotta be here. And I'm telling you that because a lot of people get around you and they see your success and they say, oh man, a lot of people need you, and they yes man you. I ain't here to yes man you. You know me, every time we connect with you, you know I got love for you. Not because I need you, I got love for you because you're a young cat and I was young, Gil was young. Live. And I'm telling you that because you see that love that lady get, you see how you light up when I talk about your babies? Live. These people wanna laugh, they wanna joke, they wanna criticize. They don't know your pain, I don't know your pain. But I know one thing, them babies counting on you.
He would rap, trying to make sense of Kodak's recent problems. Mama, I need you to stop believing everything you see on the blogs. Can't anyone say anything about me? I'm on Mars. Google claims that Kodak has 5 children who are in need of him, but his recent activities have prevented him from seeing them. Extremely agitated in the middle of the road.
Take a seat next to him, Enjoy that food, Take a seat next to him, brother.
Hold on, please. I want to be part of bro, I want to join them, bro. I want to be down here.
Following the media's coverage of that video, Kodak decided to perform a live stream called A Day in the Life to demonstrate that he doesn't engage in all of the extracurricular activities that the media portrays him as doing. He was spotted dancing on his countertop again, though 1 hour into the feed.
You got the sentence, you want a Mac? Got some sentence, got the sentence. You been to the bush, got some sentence, boy, want raise you, want your back. Yeah, stuff on the Mac. Hey, stuff on the Mac. Yeah, a bed rest, there's a long on me now, because she took you down to it, and you can't do it back. You can't go.
However, Kodak's life is going to collapse. He is facing a second trial for his possession and trafficking charge, which will make the legal system much more challenging for him. Kodak was arrested as a result of this charge specifically. On February 28, 2023, 2 years ago, Kodak Black entered a not guilty plea to accusations of weapon possession, stating that he acknowledged drinking but denied using additional drugs.
I was on the and I was asleep in front of my family house, bro. That's it. I was on that drink, sleep in front of my people's house, but and that ain't illegal. And that ain't illegal. So all that shit is just the process that it had to be in any other mud shot. The process that even though like bogus is plastered all over the internet, then on top of that it's like, bro, like I'm Haitian, and then it's just like my era, bro, like nah, like man, you better.
The rapper was arrested, or many items were seized by the federal government during a raid on his home shortly after the Instagram Live. Brian Cohen, his lawyer, assisted him in negotiating a settlement, while Kodak was in detention, which would have sent him to a rehabilitation center rather than 2 years in prison.
Kodak, whose real name is Bill Capri, faced a judge Tuesday in Orange after turning himself in following an arrest warrant issued for violation of his pretrial release. Authorities said he tested positive during a random test earlier this month.
It is just unjust and not right about this situation.
Black, addressing the judge after the pretrial release technician testified he may have mixed up the samples between Black and another patient.
There's no way you tested positive. We can resolve that by way of a hair sample, and that'll clear you.
Judge Barbara Duffy then asking for a hair sample today to clear up the alleged mix-up, which Black refused, rather choosing to check into the Legacy Rehabilitation Facility for 30 days as part of his pretrial release.
However, the prosecutors would simply prosecute Kodak for doing the same offense again. They would also demonstrate to the judge that Kodak's current behavior is a glaring indication that he should either serve a year in treatment or be imprisoned indefinitely. The following is what the prosecutors will present to the judge. You tell me that beginning with Kodak is terrifying. General emotional well-being, as he himself saw this widely popular tweet. Every time I see Kodak, I get so sad that man has like 4 baby mamas, and not one of you greedy women cares about him. For real, because why are you not helping them? Most likely, you're just sitting around hoping he dies. Kodak Black, regrettably, saw this tweet and immediately quoted it on Instagram Live.
Right, again, while we waiting on other people too, right? Other people, they don't know how to let time do its thing. Hey, bro, like let time do its shit, bro. Time is the best, what you call it, whether it's gonna heal or whatever it's gonna like, let time do its shit. You gotta be patient. Love is patient, love is kind. Like I'm saying, it makes absolutely zero sense, no sense at all. Or try to approach the situation with any type of aggression. The whole world on. Everybody on. Your man on. Everybody again. While we waiting, while we just down here waiting on when.
Kanye West even went so far as to voice his support for Kodak and offer other local rappers the opportunity to join.
Okay, so I thought Kodak was in Miami. I see he's in Atlanta. So I'm getting a flight down to Atlanta right now and do something. So anybody that's already down in Atlanta that knows him and knows anything about him, I know I said rappers and all that, but right now I need y'all, man, to like really go and do something. Like we can't, I know y'all think I'm crashing out. Y'all, you see me talking, I'm expressing myself. And look, man, please don't, I know I said a lot, and just let me go down there and go help this man out.
It was evident from what happened later that night that Kodak needed help right away. Even if he didn't view the Kanye video until a few days later, Kodak was interviewed by a pal who claimed to be Drake's favorite rapper while pacing his room. That is undoubtedly the case, but it only serves to highlight the fact that he is spending time with the wrong people and that his friend would rather sit there and record him than help him.
Who?
I'm his favorite rapper.
You Drake favorite rapper?
Yeah.
Nah.
He always say that, even his people always say that. They always do that. Even when you know what I mean? Even when you ain't around, cause shit like, oh, no, it's for real.
However, it's important to know the reason we came to this point. But Kodak's music career was put on hold for a year or so when he was sent to rehab for his first trafficking and possession arrest. He altered his life during that time, writing new songs, exercising daily, and becoming a better person. He launched his hit song upon his release. With 33 million views, Walk, the song, soared back to the top of the charts. But Kodak's success came from his appearance on a Kaizen live stream, where he was observed batting at things that weren't there and yelling odd obscenities.
You always say, but at times when it feel good, that's what you say sometimes. Yeah. I thought your name was Bubba. Hey, oh.
Although it's unclear if Kodak did anything to calm his nerves prior to a Kaizen live stream, he would attempt to address the criticism he was getting by going on Instagram Live the morning after.
Say y'all people like who be on that, y'all be on all type, y'all be on say all type of stupid. But I take you one and y'all be so hurt. Y'all wanna like it anyway. Yeah. Everybody else who be coming like on that timing, they ain't got no motion. They broke, they hurt, they something, or they trying to come into life some kind of way and trying to like look any type of look. Yeah, I could come in that way. Oh, I think you need help. Oh, look, bro, to try to like, and then you know.
His appearance on the live stream and his breach of sobriety infuriated millions of fans. Over the course of the following few months, the animosity would grow to such a degree that Boone attempted to help.
Right now, man, we worried about you. You don't look too healthy. And from the outside looking in, it's obvious that you're a and I don't believe for 1 second you just doing for your own enjoyment. Nah, you trying to find something to fill up that void that's within your chest. See, I've been where you at right now. But by the grace of God, I'm clean. Them strongholds have been pulled down, them chains are broken. So I'm qualified to talk about this. You gotta make a decision, bro. You got too many people looking up to you. And from one father to another, you gotta set the right example for your son. This coming from somebody who genuinely cares. So if you come across this video, you wanna sit at the table, break bread, man, holla.
Eventually, patch things up, he would attend a nearby football game when a fan would approach him and tell Kodak that they adore him when he is sober. This didn't sit well with Kodak, who took out his phone and streamed live on Instagram in a furious outburst.
I love when Kodak's sober. Chain sober. I look sober.
That nigga's going for two.
I know it's sober. For what? For what? Look at all this money. Look at all this cash. Sober for what? Too young sober. Young sober.
NFL fans are worried for rapper Kodak Black's health as he appeared off while showing love to star quarterback Lamar Jackson in the Ravens. Read a tweet the week after he attended a Baltimore Ravens game and was absolutely inebriated close to the
Hey Kodak, what you gotta say about the Ravens, big G? I love the Ravens. Hello. Hey, what about that boy LJ, man? What you gotta tell the flock about that boy LJ, man? Yeah! Yeah! And that boy Yak in the city? Yeah, Yak in the city? I live out here. Hello. Yeah, Yak in the city. Baltimore. Let him know.
For a lot of people in the rap industry, witnessing Kodak go into a downward spiral was the final straw. 2 weeks later, he did something totally unexpected and was welcomed to the White House, becoming the first rapper to ever twerk there, even though it was clear that he required support at the time.
Like, imagine a world if all of us was just one color. If all of us was just blue or green. Oh, if everybody was smart, you gotta have some dope people. Oh, what if everybody was rich? Who's gonna take the trash out?
He apologized on a podcast with DJ Academics after his content went viral online, saying he wanted to use his platform to change.
Honestly, like, I'm sorry to everybody. I'm sorry to the people who I heard it. I'm sorry if you don't understand me. I'm sorry if you just don't like me. I'm sorry, baby. And I'm sorry. And I'm sorry to everybody that I've wronged. And I'm so sorry to All the times I made my mom cry. And I'm sorry to like all the girls who hard I broke. I'm sorry to young Miami. You know what I'm saying? For kind of disrespect and all and stuff like that. She accepted my apology.
She did?
Additionally, after that night, when Kanye West's letter was finally shared, he responded by declaring, "Kanye is a real one. You want to know why Kanye is the only guy who still likes Dodie? I'm pretty sure the feds are going to seize all that boy's accounts. Kanye recently did some genuine things, and you know what? I'm accompanying you so that we can collect some cash."
Yeah. Kanye a real one. You know why you a real one? Cause like I'm some whole kinda like Kanye the only still did it cause he know he ain't a lot of the other look at me. I'm clean up in her Kanye
Too. But what's most alarming is that the judge will likely also be told all of the above, showing him that Kodak is not trustworthy in the free society, that he needs help, and that he needs to be in jail or a rehabilitation center. Whether a correctional prison or a rehabilitation center will better suit his needs.